Hello, we are the OAV team. Our team will be presenting about the oral antivirus vaccine. Our virus is different from other virus as other virus oral vaccines are injected into the body, and our vaccine is an oral type of vaccine that you can just put it in your mouth and it will go down your body. The purpose of our invention is for people who can't afford vaccines and they suffer from money and from countries who doesn't have the resources to get a normal vaccine. That's why we thought of the vaccine and came up with an idea of making an oral antivirus vaccine. And as you see now, the world is being flooded with coronavirus. As you see, every day the cases are peaking unstoppably, and as we try to find a solution for that, as for making a vaccine for it, but we realized that there aren't any oral antivirus vaccine for a normal influenza yet. And influenza is a much more common type of virus than coronavirus. So we thought that if we can handle such an easy type of virus, how can we handle such a hard and tempting virus such as coronavirus? That's why we came up with the idea of making an oral antivirus vaccine for influenza, because it reaches more people and more people gets it more than people who gets coronavirus. And we target this virus vaccine to people around the world, and we saw that some people in LEDC countries does not get to have a vaccine because they are very short in money and expenses. That's why we will make this vaccine very cheap and affordable to everyone, so everybody can get it and the world can be a really equal place to everyone. And that's why we came up with this idea of making oral antivirus vaccine, so it reaches more people, and a lot of people who suffer from sicknesses and influenza can have it too, not only just people who has coronavirus. And so we came up with the idea of oral antivirus vaccine.
There are two types of vaccine in this world. The first one is live attenuated vaccine, this one is the common vaccine. The process of this vaccine is we have to make the virus or bacteria weak first before put it in our body. After that, the antibody can deal with the virus easier because the virus is already weak, and then the antibody will recognize the virus and prevent it next time. The second one is inactivated vaccine. The process of this vaccine is we have to kill the virus or the bacteria first before put it in our body. After that, the antibody can, antibody don't have to do anything with the virus because it's already dead, and they will just recognize it and memorize it. After that, they will know how to prevent it next time when it enters your body. The mechanism of oral antivirus vaccine. It's just like a normal vaccine, but there are some difference between normal vaccine and oral antivirus vaccine. Mechanism of this vaccine is to drop it in our mouth, in our digestive system, and after that it will take a while, about 4 to 5 hours, until the body absorbs the virus or the bacteria in our body. After that, when body absorbs the virus, the antibodies will realize it by the antigens. After that, antibodies will know how to prevent it and recognize, memorize, and yeah, the same process, activated type vaccine. But in and the normal inject type vaccine is inject it directly in our muscle, and after that it will go directly to our capillary. So the second one is use less time than the first type. The benefits of oral antivirus vaccine. The first benefit is it's cheaper than inject type vaccine. The second benefit is easier to get than in type vaccine because it's widely spread in every country, every continent. So everybody can afford this vaccine. And the last benefits of oral antivirus vaccine is it's not require professional to put it in your body because everyone can drop the vaccine in your own mouth or your children's mouth, and yeah, it's very easy.
Related research. So cite oral vaccine, so it's relevant to the medical care of poliomyelitis, and this related research will tell you about the information of the oral polio vaccines, and it contains facts and information and the solution of the problems of our oral antivirus vaccine. So the first one is the total of 78 infant study, 76 of them respond one or more serotypes, or about 97%, and 54 respond to all three serotypes, or about 69%. The next one is serologic response to oral polio vaccines and enhances potency in activated polio vaccines. So fewer of OPV receiver, they had detectable antibodies to oral polio vaccine type 1 for about 89% to 92%, and they had detectable antibodies to oral polio vaccine type 3 for about 96%. The last one is analysis of oral polio vaccines chat stocks. So the process of making oral polio vaccine is by you take the 3 strains of polio virus that causes disease, and you test them in the chimpanzee kidney cells. So the review of related research. The last 3 research that I'm talking about, they have the information about oral polio vaccines and inactivated polio vaccines, and that tell you that the oral polio vaccine is better than the inactivated type of vaccines. The benefit is it's safer to inject it to your body. It's very effective because it goes through directly to your digestive system, and it's inexpensive, so anybody can afford it. And it's long-lasting protection because it's protect in your pharynx area, and it do not require professional to vaccinate, and it also do not require the syringe and the needles.
So at the last but not least, we were talking about the possibilities. The possibility is going to be very, very high. The reason for that is the virus or our vaccine itself is super stable, and combined with another reason that we have the inactivated vaccine, which means that virus or vaccine, the virus in our vaccine is already dead, and when it goes through your digestive system, it's not going to affect a lot. Even something gone wrong, it's not going to kill you or make your digestive system stop working. So yeah, it's super stable and the possibility is super high. And the last one, about the conclusions, everybody world know today that the COVID-19 itself is became bigger deal, and we don't even know that the COVID-19 is start form or is any virus that is mutated to be the COVID-19, which is make a lot of damage and kill a lot of people. So we will protect the general disease today. So the reason that we will protect the general disease today, because we don't know that the general disease or the general virus today will mutate to be the more damaged virus. It's not fun, because if the general virus today mutates to something that is worse, it will kill more people. So we will take it and we will not make it spread, and yeah, it will not mutate at all. So yeah, the vaccine will become something that is super important. But you know, if people can reach to the vaccine because many reasons, we will make the vaccine reach to people by make it affordable, easy to use. We don't need a medical unit or anything. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.